Hi gang, Steve Streaker here from Arbor Rock Running, race director of the Arbor Ridge Trail Race. And I'm out at the Robert O. Cook Arboretum today to highlight some changes that we're doing in the course for this next upcoming August 3rd race. And we'll be going through some of those course changes today, show you that. We're going to start in a different location. We're going to start in the main area near the shelter this next year, and we're going to be taking you down the main trail to start out to avoid the single track congestion that we ran into last year. I'll be highlighting some more things. Come along for the run today. I'll be using this as a training run for my 50K in a week. Okay, I'm heading down the main trail here. This will be our first turnoff. Last year we had you go and continue down the main trail there, and it gets kind of washed out. So this year we're upgrading to a little staircase and single track. So you'll hit this at about a half a mile. It'll space out our rabbits and avoid some of that early congestion before we hit single track like we are right now. Okay, new this year is this bridge crossing. This bridge was washed out last year, so that's why we didn't route you across it. Beautiful. It takes you into the marshy backcountry here. See folks, it's easy peasy and super refreshing, even at 50 degrees. It's gonna be 80, 90 out here August 3rd. Yeah, your shoes will be wet. You'll be thanking me. Okay, the other side of the prairie marks the split off for the 5K and the 8K, 16K out and back. So if you were on the 5K, you just head on up the ridge. If you are doing the 8K, you join me out this 8K or 16K, you join me out on the Ice Age Trail here. Here we go. Okay, another little addition to the race is we'll be out and backing you to the Arbor Ridge Monument, and Arbor Ridge subdivision here is the sponsor of the Arbor Ridge Trail Race, very appropriately. So we'll be running you around the monument just a little bit further than last year, and you can take a peek at the lots that are available in our neighboring subdivision that protects this beautiful arboretum. Thanks to Arbor Ridge. Okay, here we are at roughly the 3.5 mark of the 8K route. That would be the 2 mile mark roughly of the 5K. We normally would send you back that way towards the cabin, but this year we're routing you down to everybody down to the Dry Creek bed. And so this will be new for everyone until you hit the Dry Creek bed. And this trail is gnarly. You are signing up for a trail race on the ridge. And this empties down into the great little bridge crossing that you see in a lot of our advertisements. All right, this is a humbling part of the Arbor Ridge segment of the Ice Age Trail. It's about a half-mile climb back up the ridge. So if you're keeping track, we send all the races down the ridge once, up, down again, and up again, and we got a little button hook down the ridge again and back up. So that's a total of 3 times, and there's your elevation for you. It's okay to hike, socially acceptable in trail running. All right, that's pretty dang close to an 8K. We'll call that a wrap. And so you got to picture the scene here. We are going to have all the vendors set up in this area. Restrooms will all be down here this year, so we cover that a little better than last year. We're going to have Rock County Brewing here with their beer tent. Somewhere in here will be the Glacial Drifters band playing and greeting you at the finish. And we'll have some food in the shelter, and just a great time. Come on out. The Robert O. Cook Arboretum, the Arbor Ridge Trail Race, August 3rd in Janesville, Wisconsin. See ya.
Where's the picture? Where's the picture?